Welcome back to the channel Rare X Coins friends. Today we explore the James Madison Presidential $1 coin, honoring the fourth President of the United States and the father of the Constitution. Discover the history behind this coin, its design, and why it remains an important part of modern U.S. coin collecting. Stay with us for more knowledge about rare, historic, and collectible American coins. Top 5. First up, the James Madison Presidential Dollar Coin is part of the United States Presidential $1 Coin Program, a series authorized by the Presidential $1 Coin Act of 2005. This program was designed to honor former U.S. presidents in the order they served, with coins released chronologically. James Madison, the fourth President of the United States, served from 1809 to 1817, and his dollar coin was officially released into circulation on November 19, 2007. The coin recognizes Madison's crucial role in shaping the American political system and honors his legacy as the father of the Constitution. James Madison was born in 1751 and became one of the most influential founding fathers of the United States. He played a key role in drafting the U.S. Constitution and was instrumental in writing the Bill of Rights, which guarantees fundamental freedoms such as speech, religion, and due process. His presidency was marked by significant challenges, including the War of 1812 against Great Britain, a conflict that tested the young nation's independence and resilience. By featuring Madison on a presidential dollar coin, the U.S. Mint aimed to educate the public about his lasting contributions to American democracy. The obverse front of the James Madison presidential dollar features a detailed portrait of Madison facing left, with his name James Madison clearly inscribed above. Also included are the inscriptions "In God We Trust," fourth president, and the years of his presidency, 1809–1817. The reverse back of the coin is common to all presidential dollars and depicts the Statue of Liberty, symbolizing freedom and democracy. Surrounding the image are the inscriptions United States of America and $1, reinforcing the coin's denomination and national identity. Unlike earlier U.S. dollar coins, presidential dollars do not display the date, mint mark, or motto on the obverse or reverse. Instead, these details are engraved on the edge of the coin. The edge lettering includes the year of minting, the mint mark P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco, and the motto EPLURBUSUNUM. This edge lettering style was a unique feature of the series and added a modern yet historical touch to the coin's design. The James Madison dollar was minted in large numbers, primarily for circulation and collector sets. Coins struck at the Philadelphia P and Denver D mints were intended for general circulation, while San Francisco S mint coins were produced mainly in proof condition for collectors. The coin is composed of a manganese brass clad, giving it a golden color, and has a smooth edge despite the incused lettering. While most James Madison presidential dollars are common and worth close to face value today, proof versions and error coins can be more desirable to collectors. In the broader context of U.S. numismatics, the James Madison presidential dollar coin represents both education and commemoration. Although the presidential dollar program ended in 2016 due to reduced public demand, the Madison coin remains an important piece for collectors interested in American history, the founding fathers, and modern U.S. coinage. It serves as a lasting tribute to a president whose ideas continue to influence the United States government and constitutional system to this day. Next up, John Adams was the second president of the United States, serving from 1797 to 1801. And he played a crucial role in the founding of the nation. Born on October 30, 1735 in Massachusetts, Adams was a lawyer, diplomat, and political theorist long before becoming president. He was a key leader during the American Revolutionary era, strongly advocating for independence from British rule. Adams was part of the Continental Congress and was one of the main voices pushing for the Declaration of Independence, even though he is often overshadowed by figures like Thomas Jefferson and George Washington. During the American Revolution, John Adams served as a diplomat in Europe, representing the young nation in France, the Netherlands, and Great Britain. His diplomatic efforts were critical in securing financial loans and international recognition for the United States. One of his greatest achievements was helping negotiate the Treaty of Paris 1783, which officially ended the Revolutionary War and recognized American independence. These accomplishments earned him a reputation as a determined and principled statesman. John Adams became the first vice president of the United States under George Washington, serving 2 terms from 1789 to 1797. Although the role was limited in power at the time, Adams remained deeply involved in shaping early American political thought. In the election of 1796, he became president, marking the first peaceful transfer of power between political leaders in U.S. history. His presidency occurred during a highly unstable time when the new nation faced internal divisions and foreign threats. As president, Adams dealt with intense conflicts between the Federalists and Democratic Republicans. One of the most serious challenges of his presidency was the quasi-war with France, an undeclared naval conflict that threatened to drag the United States into a full-scale war. Adams chose diplomacy over war, a decision that was unpopular at the time, but later praised for keeping the young nation out of a devastating conflict. His leadership helped preserve American neutrality and stability during a critical period. However, Adams' presidency was also marked by controversy, particularly the Alien and Sedition Acts, which restricted immigration and limited freedom of speech. These laws were heavily criticized and contributed to Adams losing re-election in 1800. After leaving office in 1801, Adams retired to Massachusetts, where he later reconciled with Thomas Jefferson. Both men died on July 4, 1826, exactly 50 years after the Declaration of Independence, a powerful symbol in American history. 2007 D. John Adams Presidential $1 Coin, Full Coin History. The John Adams Presidential $1 coin was released in 2007 as part of the Presidential $1 Coin Program, a major initiative by the United States Mint to honor former U.S. presidents. John Adams was the second president to be featured in the series, following George Washington. The D Mint mark indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, and the UNC uncirculated condition means the coin has never been used in circulation and retains its original mint luster. The obverse front of the coin features a detailed portrait of John Adams, along with inscriptions of his name, the order of his presidency, and the years he served, 1797–1801. The reverse back of the coin displays the Statue of Liberty, a standard design used throughout the presidential $1 coin series. Unlike traditional U.S. coins, important inscriptions such as "In God We Trust," "E Pluribus Unum," and the year of minting appear on the edge of the coin, along with the mint mark. The 2007 D. John Adams dollar was minted in large numbers, but high-grade UNC examples are still desirable among collectors, especially those assembling complete presidential dollar sets. The coin is composed of a manganese brass-clad alloy, giving it a golden appearance, though it contains no actual gold. Its unique edge lettering and historical significance make it especially appealing to modern U.S. coin collectors. In international markets, including Pakistan, this coin is often sold through online platforms like eBay as a collectible rather than legal tender. Collectors value it not only for its condition, but also for its connection to early American history and one of the nation's most influential founding fathers. While the coin is not extremely rare, its historical importance and role in the presidential series ensure steady demand. Conclusion. The 2007 D. John Adams Presidential $1 coin, UNC, represents far more than just a modern dollar. It is a tribute to a leader who helped shape the United States during its most fragile years. From Adams' presidency between 1797 and 1801 to his lasting legacy as a founding father, this coin captures an essential chapter of American history. For collectors, historians, and numismatic enthusiasts, it remains a meaningful and educational piece worth preserving. Next up, the Zachary Taylor Presidential $1 coin honors the 12th President of the United States, Zachary Taylor, who served a short but historically important term from 1849 until his death in 1850. Born on November 24, 1784, Taylor was a career military officer and a national hero before entering politics. He became famous for his leadership during the Mexican-American War, where his battlefield successes earned him the nickname Old Rough and Ready. Despite having little prior political experience, Taylor's popularity as a war hero helped him win the presidency, representing the Whig Party during a deeply divided era in American history. Zachary Taylor's presidency came at a critical moment when the United States was expanding rapidly westward following the Mexican-American War. One of the major issues during his administration was the question of whether newly acquired territories should allow slavery. Although Taylor himself owned slaves, he strongly opposed the expansion of slavery into new states and believed the Union should be preserved above all else. He supported the immediate admission of California and New Mexico as free states, a position that angered many Southern leaders. His firm stance against secession made him an important figure in the events leading up to the American Civil War. Tragically, Zachary Taylor's presidency was cut short when he died suddenly on July 9, 1850, after only 16 months in office, making him one of the shortest-serving U.S. presidents. His death shocked the nation and left many of his policies unfinished. Vice President Millard Fillmore succeeded him and later signed the Compromise of 1850, a series of laws aimed at easing tensions between free and slave states, an issue Taylor had strongly resisted resolving through compromise. Zachary Taylor Presidential $1 coin was released as part of the Presidential $1 coin program, which began in 2007 to honor former U.S. presidents in the order they served. Taylor's coin was officially issued in 2009 by the United States Mint. Like other coins in the series, it was struck at the Philadelphia P and Denver D mints and released primarily for collectors, as the program ended circulation distribution due to low public demand. The obverse front of the coin features a detailed portrait of Zachary Taylor, along with his name, the inscription "In God We Trust," and the years of his presidency, 1849–1850. The reverse back displays the Statue of Liberty, a standard design used throughout the presidential $1 coin series. Unique to this series, important inscriptions such as E Pluribus Unum, United States of America, and the mint mark are engraved on the edge of the coin, making it distinct from traditional U.S. coin designs. Composed of a manganese brass-clad alloy, the Zachary Taylor dollar has a golden appearance, similar to other modern U.S. dollar coins. While it does not contain precious metals like gold or silver, it holds significant historical and numismatic value, especially for collectors completing a full presidential dollar set. Most circulated examples are affordable, but uncirculated and proof versions can command higher prices depending on condition, strike quality, and demand. Today, the Zachary Taylor Presidential $1 coin serves as a lasting tribute to a president who placed national unity above political pressure during one of the most dangerous periods in American history. Though his time in office was brief, Taylor's leadership and resistance to division left a meaningful legacy, making his coin an important piece for collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Next up, the Andrew Jackson Presidential Dollar Coin is part of the United States Presidential $1 coin program, a historic series launched by the U.S. Mint in 2007 to honor former U.S. presidents in the order they served. Andrew Jackson, the 7th President of the United States, served 2 full terms from 1829 to 1837, and his dollar coin was officially released into circulation in 2008. This coin commemorates one of the most influential and controversial figures in American history, reflecting both his strong leadership style and lasting impact on the political system of the United States. The obverse front of the Andrew Jackson dollar coin features a bold, detailed portrait of President Andrew Jackson facing forward. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "Andrew Jackson, 7th President," and the years 1829–1837, representing his time in office. The design was created by U.S. Mint engraver Don Everhart, who played a major role in designing several coins in the presidential dollar series. The strong facial expression and realistic detailing on the coin are meant to reflect Jackson's reputation as a powerful, determined leader known for his military background and populist political approach. The reverse back of the coin is common to all presidential dollar coins and displays a detailed image of the Statue of Liberty, symbolizing freedom and democracy. The inscription $1 appears prominently, along with United States of America. Unlike earlier U.S. coins, the presidential dollar coins do not include the motto "In God We Trust" on the reverse. Instead, it is inscribed on the edge of the coin along with E Pluribus Unum, the year of minting, and the mint mark P, D, or S. This unique edge lettering was a modern feature designed to distinguish the series from traditional coinage. Andrew Jackson himself was a highly influential and controversial president. Known as the founder of the Democratic Party, Jackson promoted the idea of strong executive power and positioned himself as a defender of the common man. During his presidency, he opposed the Second Bank of the United States, believing it favored wealthy elites, and he famously vetoed its recharter. His economic policies reshaped the American financial system, although they also contributed to economic instability after his presidency. These dramatic decisions make his presidency one of the most debated periods in U.S. history. Jackson's presidency is also remembered for the Indian Removal Act of 1830, which led to the forced relocation of Native American tribes from their ancestral lands in the southeastern United States to territories west of the Mississippi River. This tragic event, known as the Trail of Tears, resulted in immense suffering and loss of life. Because of this legacy, the Andrew Jackson dollar coin often sparks debate among historians and collectors, highlighting how coins can represent complex and difficult chapters of history as well as achievements. From a numismatic perspective, the Andrew Jackson presidential dollar coin was minted at the Philadelphia P and Denver D mints for circulation, while San Francisco S produced proof versions specifically for collectors. The coin is composed of a manganese brass-clad material, giving it a distinctive golden color, even though it contains no actual gold. It measures 26.5 in diameter and weighs 8.1 grams, consistent with other presidential dollar coins. While most circulated examples are common and hold modest value, proof coins and well-preserved uncirculated specimens are popular among collectors completing full presidential dollar sets. In conclusion, the Andrew Jackson presidential dollar coin is more than just a piece of modern American currency. It is a historical tribute that captures the complexity of Andrew Jackson's leadership and the era he helped shape. Whether viewed as a symbol of strong democracy or a reminder of controversial policies, this coin remains an important collectible for those interested in U.S. history, presidential legacy, and American numismatics. Next up, the George Washington presidential $1 coin holds a special place in American numismatic history because it honors the first president of the United States, George Washington, who served from 1789 to 1797. Washington is often called the father of his country due to his central role in leading the American colonies to independence and shaping the foundations of the new nation. Although Washington strongly opposed having his image placed on U.S. coins during his lifetime, believing it resembled monarchy, his legacy eventually became inseparable from American currency. The presidential $1 coin program, launched by the U.S. Mint in 2007, finally honored Washington in a way that reflected his enduring importance while respecting historical tradition. The George Washington presidential dollar coin was officially released on February 15, 2007, to coincide with Washington's birthday. It was the first coin issued under the presidential $1 coin program, which aimed to honor deceased U.S. presidents in the order they served. The coin features a bold, lifelike portrait of Washington on the obverse front, designed by artist Joseph Mena. The design was inspired by a famous bust created by French sculptor Jean-Antoine Houdon, one of the most accurate representations of Washington. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions "George Washington, in God we trust," and the dates 1789-1797, marking the years of his presidency. The reverse back of the coin features the Statue of Liberty, a consistent design used throughout the presidential $1 coin series. This symbol represents freedom, democracy, and the enduring ideals upon which the United States was founded, principles that Washington helped establish through his leadership. Unlike many earlier U.S. coins, important inscriptions such as EPLURIBUSUNUM, the mint mark P, D, or S, and the year of minting appear on the edge of the coin, a unique feature that sets presidential dollars apart from other modern U.S. coins. The George Washington presidential $1 coin was minted in large numbers at the Philadelphia P and Denver D mints for circulation, while special proof versions were struck at the San Francisco S mint for collectors. Despite high initial production, the coin was rarely seen in everyday circulation because the public preferred paper dollar bills. As a result, many of these coins remain in uncirculated condition, preserved in rolls, bags, and mint sets. While most circulated examples are not highly valuable today, uncirculated and proof coins, especially those with minting errors such as missing edge lettering, can command higher prices among collectors. Beyond its monetary value, the George Washington presidential $1 coin carries deep historical and educational significance. It serves as a tribute to Washington's commitment to Republican ideals, his voluntary surrender of power after 2 terms, and his role in setting the precedent for peaceful leadership transitions. The coin reminds collectors and historians alike of the values that shaped the United States during its earliest years. As the opening issue of the presidential $1 coin series, the George Washington dollar stands not only as a collectible item but also as a lasting symbol of American history and national identity.